Hello, peeps. Whoa! Hello, peeps. I'm getting into work every time now. I'm so good at this. That's crazy. Well, I'm back, baby. After a long trip of like 4 days, I'm back and I'm working. I'm gonna put some good hours in. I still have to do this though. Yeah, I'm gonna put some great hours into this game now. Clock is only 17. I didn't start streaming at like 23. So, you know, I have time somewhat. I'm gonna have to cook food sometime, I believe. Food is usually a good thing to have. I only need to fix one thing here. What the fuck? It's this one? Nope. It's this one. Whoa, it's black. Oh, what am I? Clicked the wrong thing. Oh yeah, I also have to turn on the music. Usually a good thing to do. Pretty hype. Whoa, congratulations, you won a CSGO skin. Oh, thank you. Not totally a bot. Nah, that would never be a bot. No shot, man. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, yeah, that works. Where do I have the music? Here? Do I have it on shuffle? Yeah. Problem is the music too loud? Most likely is. 27. I think I increased the volume when I was streaming editing, so that should be better. Should be fine. Should be fine. Something we can maybe accept. Oh yeah, I should turn back on the screen. And I should lower my own sound, because, bro, I can't hear myself. Okay, nice. So today, I'm gonna go through my ideas first. Because we are gonna start working on the camera, just easy camera work at the start. But I've thought about like, how to make this game more interesting and more of like a game. So first of all, I'm thinking or at least thought of having like some enemies or weapons or you know, something that you're gonna have to dodge, maybe spikes or something like that. Problem with that is that if you die, that would set you back quite far. You don't want to die in this. Meaning, I don't want obstacles that can kill you. So what's another great obstacle that won't kill you? It may be gonna make it harder or more fun, interesting. And I thought, well, bouncy things. What if I added an object that just makes you bounce? And what if that object is just a Noomba? Like the model. I'm gonna... Wait. Noomba... Can I search for this? No, that's a company. It's actually a JIT compilator. That's sick. Yeah, VTuber. How do you spell Noomba? I forgot about this. Oh yeah, I have to turn on surf search here as well. I'm gonna do this on the private here. So I can actually show what I'm doing. Show, don't tell. Here we have a private window. Shows up on stream, I hope. Yeah, okay. And we're gonna Noombas. Wait. Maybe I should start with Numi VTuber Noomba. Oh, it's okay. Noomba. Do I have like a picture? Yeah, you know, like this. The Noomba plushie. The fucking these things here. Wait, did I have search on here? Yeah, okay, that's good. That could be risky as well. So I want to add this little thing, the Noombas, you know, us into the game. And there, you know, I can paint one easily. So ball, and then it has the horns, and it's purple or whatever. What? Yeah, it's like dark purple or something. This purple. And bucket. You know, that's great. That's great. So we have this Noomba now. This Noomba is gonna be a bouncy ball pretty much. So if I throw an object towards it, like whooey. Thanks for the follow, Wolf Soul 656. So if you throw like the text objects, like bottom, I don't know, towards it, it's gonna keep bouncing it, and therefore we can do like a level where it's like a basketball game. You can't move past this barrier. Hello. The character can't move past this barrier. And therefore you will have to throw it. You'll have to yeet it on towards the ball into like the collector thing. And we will do some different levels with this. But I think one level like this would work well, hopefully. But I'm gonna have to add that later. But that's like my idea, as well as having, you know, the old like fighting games where you have like I don't know, Street Fighter or whatever. No, the ones you walk around, where you have like one level, and then it zooms out like to the entire city, and then it zooms back into a different location. We will do the same, but with different VTubers. So like level 1 is Yuzu, you know? She's easy to talk to. Level 2, maybe, I don't know, Shy Lily or something. And then we stop at like one of the hardest ones. So you have maybe 5 levels. It's a short, sweet game. It's not supposed to be that long. More of a prototyping, kind of. Just to not drag it out, because I'm not going to be able to think of enough content to make every level actually enjoyable. That's not gonna happen. So yeah, this is gonna be the plan. But first of all, we actually have to make a working camera. Right now, you can move around quite a lot with the power of moans. You can move around, but the camera won't follow you. So there's several parts of this camera that I want working. For example, if you move the mouse in a certain direction, it will show a bit more towards that direction. So at least start by just creating a camera controller. We're also gonna lerp the position. Okay, here we got it. We need, first of all, the transform. Just the position of the body. So we start by getting the transform, I don't know, body. And we also need the the mouse position somewhere. And I think we have it like in the camera controller. Yeah, this. It's an easy Control C, Control V, real programmer style. Oh yeah, I need to get the camera as well. Camera, cam. Okay. And with this, we will... Oh wait, oops. With this, we will first of all just set the camera's position. So this camera controller is going to be on an object and therefore will have a position. So I'm just going to get the transform the position, and we will set it as... Wait, how does the lerp work again? I forgot. I forgot already, man. Because we're using the lerp rotation somewhere here, right? Yeah, math.lerp. It's math. Okay, okay. Equal math.lerp. Oh, this takes... Do they have a lerp position in this? Unity lerp position. Oh yeah, it's vector-free.lerp. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we have the position where we start, the start value, which is going to be the transform.position, just to make it a lot easier for us. And then the end position which will be the body, the transform. Except we can't really do that, because we're gonna have to add a set value. Because if you're in this, right now it doesn't look like it, but every Unity game is 3D. So we have a third dimension. Meaning if we move the camera which is here, it has a -10. If we have it on -1, it works still. But if we put on 0, it won't see anything because it's on the same layer or dimension that everything else is. So we're gonna have to add a set value as well to it. So we're gonna minus new vector 3, which should just be 0, 0, -10, just so we're keeping the... Then we want our camera speed. We'll set a float here just so we can actually change it then later. Camera speed. Oh, and we will times it by the time.delta time, so it won't move. So that it will move always the same time. Is the transform? Oh wait, transform.position. Oops. I don't need the fucking other stuff there. Oh. Music be kind of popping off though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We're not gonna use the screen position yet. That is gonna come later. Right now we just want like it working. I have a lot of messages on my phone, I should probably read it. Okay, I don't understand what they're typing. Okay. Well, this should work here. Oh wait, no, it shouldn't, because I have not actually fucking turned on the camera thing. So yeah, we're gonna have to put the camera controller, guess what, on the camera. Who could have figured? Is it saved? Oh fucking me, I forgot to make this public. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the name of the stream as well. Should probably do that. Shield coding stream Numi. Numi can't communicate. Is that how you spell communicate? I never know. It's too hard of a word to spell. No. That is how you spell it. I'm great. Yeah, in the category is a game. Wait. What the fuck is it called? Game creation? Bruh, what is the tag called? Oh, it's software something. Software. Yeah, there. I'm really good at this, like, streaming thing here. Nice. Okay. Now that is working, let's actually code this. So yeah, it's all public now, so we should be able to see it here. We have the main camera. We're gonna pull in the camera. What do we want as like the body? As the main part? Should we just take that position? That is gonna roll around like a lot. Should be the controller, I think. Camera speed, we'll just put it on 100. I feel like that would hopefully work. That is not working as intended. Is that... Oh, that's on me. Is that... Yeah, it's because I fucking wrote a minus there. So it's minus minus, which is plus. Basic fucking math. So here, yeah. It works. It's maybe a little too fast. And it's maybe... We should probably... I'm thinking I should make it the plus on a public and offset. Because you don't want the camera to be straight on the character. You want it to be over it. Because right now we're seeing like 50% of the screen. It's just fucking useless. You would never want to see like what's under the ground. You want the character to be further down. So let's make that an offset instead. Public, what is it here? Vector 3. Offset. And then just add the offset here. Then we can always change it when we actually need to do that. So for example, we'll put it on -10. We'll also just change this to like 20, see what happens. And the Y should be like 5, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna have to... That is good. That is like maybe a little too high. The problem is it's not really too high when you're playing. It's too high when moving. When at the ground, it's not really too high. But the move, like the speed is still fine. So this is a lot better. Now you can actually see what the fuck is happening. You can move. You can do sick crazy stuff. Oh. Clicked out of it. I'm gonna have to do this as well. so I can actually fucking... I don't want it maximized on play. Wait, can you click? Oh my god, you can do that as well. I feel like 3 maybe instead, or 3.5 we'll go with. And I want to see what the why, like, the lerp is really fast right now, I feel like. Now it's too slow. That is quite too slow, because if I'm jumping... Whee. What about 10? Because now it's... You want it to, like, feel like the camera is not just insta-locking onto the character. You want it to make some movement as well. I feel like 10 is pretty good. Maybe like 15, because if you see when you're jumping, it feels a little too. I feel like 15. That should be good. That should be good. We'll go with it at least. We'll go with the flow, man. Okay. So what is the next step here? Now we want the camera to somewhat follow the mouse. This is gonna be the most annoying part pretty much, because there's so much things with this that can just go wrong. Okay, we need to get, I feel like you both need the length that it's away from it, and you need the direction. Like, you could just... You can't add just the camera position on top of the body. I feel like you want to just get the direction first. So we'll get like vector 3, mouse deer. And then we will take from the body. Wait, yeah. So we'll take from the body and then minus screen plus. Oh yeah, position. This will give us the direction that the mouse is gonna move. We can later, we can also get a float, which is the length. This we can just derive from mouse steer and take the magnitude, because that gives us the length of the vector. I think it will always be positive as well, so that should be good. Then we want the mouse steer as well to be normalized. So I feel like I think mouse steer equal mouse steer dot normalized. Because now it doesn't matter what it is. It's gonna be normalized, and the length is what we're gonna use to change it. We then want to actually add this on top of it, so we want mouse steer times length, pretty much. We're gonna have to change the length, like we're gonna have to maybe, I'm gonna divide it by 2 already, or something. I'm gonna make yeah, something for it. Ah no, man, I don't know. This shit too hard for me. Oh, first of all, it's moving the other way. Then why the fuck is it this good already? Like, nah, this problem is we need a maximum. We need to cap it at something, because otherwise you can just move the mouse outside the screen. So maybe we want to make that its own vector. We'll just take minus there. We're gonna make this its own vector 3. Which we will just call mouse offset. Which will be the mouse there times the length. Divided by 2. We will also have to now somehow change. We will need to set a clamp to this. So with the maximum and minimum values. That's crazy. Okay, okay, let's see. How do I clamp this? Is there a vector field clamp? I feel like that won't really work because the problem is we have both positives and negatives. We want to. I kind of just want, like, the thing is, it's gonna be able to move in the same amount in each direction. Maybe a little less downwards, I feel like could work. But I don't feel like it's that important. So we'll just make a public vector 3 that we will call clamp. Then we will avoid clamp, which we send in first of all a vector 3, which is yeah, the value because it's just gonna be the value, and then we send in a vector 3 a clamp. Oh, this is gonna be a function here, and it's gonna be very easy. A clamp is literally just checking if the value is over or under what we want. We set it to that value. So we're gonna have to check here if value.x is bigger than a clamp.x. Guess what? Then we set value.x equals to a clamp.x. And that's it. This is what you do just 3 times in a row pretty much. Or it's gonna be more because we're gonna have to do it minus way as well. Because now we want to check if a value.x is under minus a clamp.x. Because we're gonna use the same value, so if we have like, oh, we can move 5 steps upwards or 5 steps downwards, we'll use still the same. It should be just that easily, I think, because value.x is now, if it's bigger, no, if it's less, wait, if value.x is bigger than a clamp, yeah, if value.x is less than a clamp.x minus, you know, a minus, and it should be, then we set it as minus a clamp.x. So now we will easily just copy that twice, and we will do it y. This is a great coding. As well, we actually want to return a vector here, not the other one. And we're done with the, now we have Z left. Okay. And there we have it. That should be easy. Should work well enough. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, that should be good. Good enough. And at the end we have to return. So we just return of value, I guess. This is not a good way of doing it. You want to save a new value and then use it actually later. You want to save like the vector 3 as a different, yeah, vector 3. Because this could give us problems in some languages. And I don't mean like, you know, actual languages. So we want to clamp this. We want to use the clamp function. This is going to be our value. And then we just want to send in our clamp here. And that should work. Hopefully. Well, now it should not move anything. First of all, we're gonna have to change the camera here because it's still on 15 or 5 and I want to have 15. Okay, I'm gonna just test whatever here. At first, if we change it to 5 maybe. That is a little too much. It works well, somewhat. Problem is that it's too... moves too early pretty much. So therefore we're gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to change how the length works later. But let's set up at least the distances. Like 3 is good. Because that is a good like length away from the camera. Problem is how it works. So we're gonna have to use math. So if you think like this, we have a low value. The length is a low value. Length is x. And right now, if x the length, it's gonna be a fucking magnitude pretty much. So it's fine. Here. So if this is a low value, we're gonna have no change. But it will equally increase over all of it. We want it at the start, it should not increase at all. So depending on like, or at the first maybe 4x values, it should only slightly go up. So for example, we have x times 2 here, which works well for us. It's the same that we want, but x times 2 is too big. That's not better. Wait, is it like x time? So yeah, this is shit. This is not what we should do here. If we have 0.5, it's the other way. That's not what we want either. We want to slow it down pretty much. If you divide x by 2, it's literally the best thing to do. If you divide it by 10, yeah. So this is pretty much what we want to do. We need to find like a good value, and then because of this, it's going to be very little change over here. So we want length. We want this to be divided, like math dot music popping. Okay. Let's see. Math dot. Is expansional? No, that's just raised to fucking power. Whatever. Squared? Yeah, squared. Are no English letters. Those turns the square root. Yeah, that's what we want. Or no, that's not what we want. That's not. We want POW. We want POW, it's called. POW. And here it should be 2. Because we want it raised by the power 2. And I feel like 10 could still work well. There. This is gonna be a little finicky. We're gonna have to change this. Most likely sometimes. This works pretty well. Like close to the camera, you move pretty much nothing. Just only slightly. And then we drag it out. Problem is, I feel like at here it maxes out something. So I feel like you could even increase it to like 15. Because what we want is for it to max out when you have moved like the mouse as far as possible. The clamp is just to make sure like it doesn't fuck later. Like this works well. Yeah, it's a little, you move outside the screen, it moves a lot more. But that's fine. It will not impact anything that much, I believe. I hope. So yeah, this works well. Okay, nice. What do we want next now? I'm gonna as well fix like the art style of it later alone, because I'm gonna have to do quite a lot. I'm thinking of like maybe a cardboard kind of vibes. Oops. Because that will work well with the character model. Oh. What happened there? I don't think I pressed anything. Okay. Let's save. Always best to do that, at least. Okay. Do I want the bouncy now, I feel like. Problem is, you want to be able... There's 2 main parts of like the game now that we still have to fix. It's the collecting blocks. So I'm thinking like a hole pretty much is what you do. You throw it into a hole or something. It goes down and it's collected. And we also need like the special blocks and a way to, I feel like, generating them. So we want like a text pretty much just generated on top of it. Yeah, like buttons is probably a good addition as well, because we have physics based games, so it can also be like normal boxes. Yeah, no, that should work. But I'm thinking of how do I make like a good bouncy thing, pretty much. Because the problem is, okay, so you want whatever hit it to bounce in the direction that it should bounce. So you need, for example, here we'll start a new here. If I think like this, we have a bouncy thing here. Problem is ours is gonna be full ball here. So you have something that bounces into it from this direction here. That's pretty much like straight into it. It will get like this angle here. So it will take the normal. Physics lessons here. Easier if I show like this. It comes in with this direction and leaves with this. This is going to be the normal of the ball. So we'll have that. We'll have the normal of the ball. This angle here will be equally as large as this angle here. That is how bounces work. So just what we want to do is just apply a different, like this angle here. So we just have to get this, meaning you get pretty much, yeah, you get like, oh, the X movement, whatever, and the Y movement, depending of the normal axis or something like that. Yeah. Fuck. It's not gonna be fun. But how do you do this easiest way? We have like this, which is just a length, pretty much. On this here, we need that angle should not depend on whatever this shape would be here. We can draw it whatever. Meaning whatever length this is here, that should not matter for this angle. Neither should this length. It's the direction of both of them. Meaning we only need the direction of them to calculate this angle. And then we need to make that angle the rotation. We can't, the problem is we can't rotate it like that. We need to add, we need to remove the force that the object already has and then apply force in this direction. So what we need is not the direction like that the object is facing or whatever. We need the direction of the force. I think that's gonna be, you get that using the square or like the rigid body here. We're gonna make a simple test like without Numi because I feel like that's gonna work a lot better. We will create a circle. Quite a great circle, if I have to say it. We will make this circle like 5 by 5. And we will bounce this square on this circle. This circle does not need anything. Oh, okay, well it need. No, wait, does it? It needs a trigger, I believe, as well. Only a trigger. Because we don't want it colliding, we only want it like a circle collider. Yeah, that's great. And that's a trigger. We want to write the script bouncy. It's gonna bounce. Bounce. It's gonna be so shit names. Bro, I have a leg IQ, leg info, flash. Bruh. Okay, can it open? Nice. Okay. So first of all, we want it on trigger enter, because that's only the only time we want it to actually bounce. And we want the other. This is the collider, meaning we can hopefully get like what we need. Oh. Problem is we need like the fucking normal of where it hit. So we need to get the position. Wait, no, this should be fine. Because wherever it hits, the great thing with a circle. Problem is Numi Noombas aren't gonna be perfect circles, so how do we fix that? Make it a perfect circle? or just let it bounce on the top where it is a perfect circle. Yes, that's how we do it. We cheat around that. So yeah, if like this were to have hit here, we could get like the position where it hit. And that will also be like, if you take the direction towards that, it will be the normal in a circle. So that will be fine. But does other have a position like where it hit? Unity on trigger. Collision. I just want it. Closest bounce. Yeah, so you can just get the collider and closest bounce on point. Closest points on bounce, transform the position. So yeah, that should work with the... That should work. I feel like the transform that position though, closest points on bounds. Yeah, because we're going from a circle, so that should work. So if we were to vector free, pause, just save that easily, and we get other.gameObject.getComponent, and we want the collider. Doesn't matter whatever fucking collider we use, because that's gonna change on everything. And we want the closest points on bounds. And then we just transform the position this. That's gonna be the position where the collision happens. So then we want the direction here. So we want vector free there, which is just gonna be the transform.position minus the pause. So we have the direction. And using, then we also need a vector free, which is the direction of the force of the object. So if we do vector free dot other there, this is other dot game object dot get component, and then we want the rigid body 2D. Oh yeah, this also has to be collider 2D. Does it that not have a closest? Okay, that should work as well. That should work. Hopefully. We also can just use vector choose for all of these, I think. Okay, no, because that's a vector free end. Okay, rigid body dot force. How do I get like the? Is there a way to get the force? What does rigid body has? What does a rigid body? That's info. It has velocity and it should be velocity. And velocity has an X and Y, yeah. X is a 2D. So now we have the two directions that we have there and the other there. And that should work. We can use the... Oh. What do we use here then to get this? Oh, fuck me. Ah! Stop with it, please. Let me go. Yes. Okay. This... Dude, I've been to too many math classes for this shit. So we want to know the V here, the angle. For that we have both this direction, we have this, and this direction. Meaning we should be able to calculate it just from that. It's not a basic, so it should be... I'm actually gonna bring up math books now. Where the fuck do I have them? Here we have the great Formler och tabeller math book. And we're gonna get some math from here. How are we gonna do this? We want here. So we need to calculate the angles, which is A, B or C there. We have the length of, or the direction of two of them. Fuck this. And we have to calculate the last one. It should not be hard. Like the biggest problem is that, wait, can we just get the direction of both of them? Because we can just think like this is, or the length I mean, we can just think of this like, you know, whatever. And then problem is that if we were to be negative or whatever, the fours, it would not really work. But if we think like this is rättvinklig or whatever it's called, we could take this. This would be the hypotenusa, so it's C, which will just be the length of it, and A here, which will just be the length of A. The problem with that is that both of them, we can't guarantee that we have like the same length thing, because the fours will be bigger, and then we need to get the same length, because what we don't want to care about is what the fuck is this, because to get this we have to, you know, somewhat get like this as well, kind of. So it won't work like that. You know, there is other ways to calculate this, depending on what the values are. And I do think like there should be some function already in like Unity. This is what I hate. Directions are the worst. Not directions, fucking angles. Can angles just like not, please? It's the worst thing ever created, man. I can't take this. I can't. So yeah, let's just check whatever math has, I guess. Or it should be actually, we can most likely check Victor.2 and see if it has like the angle. Yeah. That should work. It'll give us the angle between the two. If we're just float angle, and we take like the deer first, whatever, doesn't matter. The other deer. For example, right now when it's just dropping, we will also debug.log this. For example, here when it will drop, it will most likely have, I guess, the angle 0. I have not put this on the square. I don't think. Yeah, I didn't. Or the circle, I mean. Bounce! Where are you, Bounce? It's on B. B for bouncy balls. Yes, daddy. Do, 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 do. Yeah, this should work. That's a trigger. That should work. Do we get anything? No, it did not. It did not do anything. Is this called? On trigger enter. Oh wait, 2D. Oh my god. On trigger enter 2D. It's collider 2D then. Then we have to change this shit. Well, we get the collider 2D actually here, so we don't need to use this. We can just collision. That's nice. And then this we will do this. That should work. Oh. Yeah, it's 0 there. Okay, that's good. If we were to put it like here, then it would hit like somewhere around maybe 45. I feel like. Yeah, quite exact 45. Yeah, now I went into it Numi here, but 45 somewhat. Yeah, that's good. Then we want. Okay, then we have like what it need. What it. Wait, no. That. Wait. I feel like something. No, because yeah, the force is downwards here, but it hits it here, so it would bounce like there and to the left. That makes sense. If we were to put it back in the middle, like straight over it. If we were to now actually add in like the bounce, we want to add the force to that object. We want to take, I guess, the velocity that it has, and then we want to add that. We want to reset the velocity first, and then we want to add the velocity in that direction, I guess. Okay, fuck this. Well, we got the angle there. What we have to do is take the direction now. We need to add that angle towards the direction. Okay. How do we do this? Because we have the bound. We have everything we need. I just can't be bothered. I'm not a good program man. I can't be bothered to do this. If it goes towards down, if it goes downwards, we'll have a 0, which means it will change fully direction. It should. It will only work upwards. Okay, what? Well, we will see how we do with that. Because it should be returning like the minus, I guess, right now. Okay, so if we were to just collision, this is not how we should do it later. We will... I kind of need a rigid body, so I'm just gonna... there. We have the rigid body. Oops. Okay. That's good. Let's see how I do this now. Because now we have the rigid body just there. Other, we can add force. Can we somehow just reset the force first? Because you can set the velocity. So I feel like if we use this to set the velocity, if we were to like... If we were to now just bounce it, I feel like the velocity would change here. So yeah, it is bouncing. Not really how bouncing works. Is it even like slowing down? I feel like the inertia or whatever should slow it down. I feel like it's slowly. I'm not sure at all though. Because the problem is now, for example, like, this ain't how... Yeah, like, Numi bouncing on it does not work at all. And whenever it doesn't have like the perfect lineup, it will not work. If I, for example, put it here, it should I don't know. It could, maybe it doesn't work. Should just launch it upwards. Yeah, it most likely will actually bounce just upwards. But how did it fall through earlier? Was it because I was touching it so well? But yet, that's not how bouncy things work. At least that much I can be certain of. I don't know if I want Numi to be able to bounce it as well. I feel like that would be a ton of more work. Because the Numi model is quite... Yeah, a lot. As well as you have to add the force a different way. But now we have to actually calculate the new direction. So we'll just use a vector 2 here, new dir. We will use the angle. Problem is here, if the angle is 0, it should be 180. No, because the angle is where it comes into. So it makes sense that if it perfectly hits it, like if this is the same as this, it's gonna be 0. Because this is the angle we're calculating here. Meaning what would we have to do? We have to get this direction now. Meaning we have to apply the angle, we have to use the angle. This is gonna be the same as the angle. So it will be mirrored like through this, pretty much, is what what happens. So if we were to take like this, I don't know what tools vector 2 other always has. Because if I can literally just calculate it here, that would be quite nice. But I don't think I can do it as easily. I'm thinking very hard. I am. So we need a direction. We have this direction now. But we wanted to mirror it through this. I have done it before in 2D games actually, but can't remember now. Literally done it in my own coding. Bro, maybe I can find that game. How I work as a coder. Steal literally everything. Where the fuck would I find that? Let's see. If I were to show here. It would be in probably my folder called games. Where is that? Where's the games folder? Or coding. Coding. I have like a folder that's just all my things I've done. That's not it. That's, oh yeah, that's the different other stuff. Can I go out of here? Thank you. Oh, maybe I put it in another folder somewhere else. Sorting my computer is so stupid. I think I moved it because it took too much place. Where can I have it? School games? No, there's only one there. Do I have some games? I have iPad photos. Genshin Impact. That's not correct. I did not make Genshin Impact. Program files. Also OpenTTT. Why the fuck do I have this much stuff? Videos, VODs. Well, it's not in that folder, I don't think. I have some Unity projects, but the problem is it's not a Unity project. It's actually a different... Oh, wait! No, I don't know. Why did I say anything? I don't know anything. Could be in my folder for like, I don't know, what's it called? GitHub? Where the fuck do I have my GitHub folder on? I'm gonna have to start GitHub. So yeah, I've been chilling. Let's see, what do I have in my GitHub here? Sheesh, I have a lot of games. A lot of games. Is it SFML top down? Wait, did I make this in SFML or monogame? I made that in monogame. I don't know if I have my monogame stuff saved. Why did I have to have like 50 different things? Well, I should be able to figure this out. I should not be this stupid. This is basic math. I've done this a long time. Alright, oops. I have to turn this off. I should be able to do this. I really should. Should be basic math. We have directions. We have them. In a certain way. I have my math book up. I should be able to do this. Kosinutsatsen? Nope, I don't think that's correct. That is also one I think I need all the way, like... Promise I don't have a single angle. Yay! Why? Can't think of like a good way of doing this. Literally done it before. I think I've done it in Unity as well. Can I? Okay, I'm gonna do the craziest thing here. I'm gonna go add Unity ounce 2D. Wow. I don't want like materials. Oh, you can set max velocity? That's sick. Oh wait, was that it? New velocity dot n. Yeah. Should be it. Because you take the dot value. So n is the normal of the surface and v is the velocity. Yeah, that should work. Should work. Because you can use the dot value here instead. So if I were to take this 2 times. I don't know why the 2 times, maybe and we will take deer. How do you do math dot dot? It should be vector. The vector should have dot. Yeah, dot function. We'll take the v, which is the velocity. We have saved as other dot velocity. We don't have it actually saved. And we have the other deer. Oh wait, it's it's literally other deer. We have the velocity saved. And this should be the deer. And you take that times other deer. I'm not gonna bother to do math, man. That is not my job. To do the math. No. Oh. So hopefully this will work. I think I've like gotten at least the basics I should have gotten. No problem. I have so many stuff open now. I need to find back. Like 200 like pages up as well. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Where did the ball disappear to? Ball? Okay. Let's go back to the scene here. Figure out what happened. Where the fuck does it go? It goes downwards through it. Nah. That don't make no sense, man. We have the vector 2. We have the dot value between the other and there. And the there. Maybe minus. Maybe minus. Nope, that was not correct either. Minus was not correct either. How do I think of this? Unity? I don't think bounce is the right word. Because the problem is bouncing is like bouncing several times. I don't really, because they have a physics thing like that makes something bounce. That is not what I need. I need the actual like math of making something bounce. Which is not what I've done yet. But I do need it. And I can't be bothered, so I'm just gonna search and do the real coder moments. Real programmer. Bounce? It's not mirror? Bounce to the object of wall. Yeah, here. How do you make a bullet bounce? It is, yeah, that's the correct thing there. Get the collision surface normal up. Get the angle hit compared to the normal up in angles. Set bullet rotation towards the angle direction. Add force to the bullet. But that's not what I need. That makes sense, but it's not. It's stupid. Because that's how you rotate the object. I don't want to rotate the object. Transform direction up. Wait, do they have a fucking vector 2 that reflect? Why do I see someone using a vector 2 dot reflect? Bruh, if they have a reflect thing. Are you goddamn serious? Well, I think we can use that. Bruh. Nah, what the fuck. Okay, the in direction is the other deer. And the normal is Yeah, they're normal. It should be other, or deer, I mean. And I guess this should give us like a reflection. If we were to go back to like the one where it's pretty much just a straight bounce, I think that's a better test. It did bounce. That did bounce. Maybe it's still going upwards. Maybe a little too far. Well, this gets the direction. Whee! Even further this time. That's crazy. Yeah, no, the problem is this is the new direction. So we need the new direction, that magnitude, or not magnitude, we need it squared. We need it normalized. We need the actual new directions. And then we times that by other dot velocity. That should be it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, game. Maybe minus. Maybe minus. No. The fuck. It bounced correctly before. It should still have like the correct. It's normalized. Yes. I don't know if that is correct though. Because what does normalize do? Yeah, it returns it with a magnitude of 1. So like the total length is gonna be 1. Still can be minus. Still can be minus. I believe. So why the fuck do I have to set a minus there? Well, sure. We'll go with it. We'll go with the flow. So if I were to place it now here, hopefully it will bounce left. It bounces upwards. That don't makes no sense, brother. And it falls down. When it stops bouncing, it falls through. Why? What did I do wrong here? Does it work if I just do it in a new direction? Or does it still just bounce upwards? No, it works when I do it in normal direction. Why the fuck can't I just make it a magnitude of 1? I need it normalized. Why does... Should still have like the same direction. It's just a normalized 1. I'm gonna debug.log new dir. Then I'm gonna do new dir.normalize. And I'm gonna debug.log new dir. Also gonna actually type something here, so it's, I don't know, normal. Yeah, that's great. Okay, fuck it. Yeah, sure, that's great. The other one, not normal. Oh, okay. So hopefully this will tell me. I also kind of have to remove the debug.angle. I don't want that. Hopefully this will tell me why it won't bounce the direction that I want. First do here. So it's minus 5.1 or minus 51, 81.8. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Then after it, the normalized one, is minus 0.5, 0.8. Makes perfect sense. That should work. If I were to just, I don't know, times it by 10, so it actually will bounce. Because the thing is, it's still like the same direction. It should just work. Like it works now, but why does it work when I just add the velocity? Because the velocity here, oh, it's because it's the velocity only takes the x number. The velocity is a speed. I need like, the velocity is a vector too as well. That's the problem. Because what I need is velocity. I need like the velocity. Yeah, the length, magnitude, the length of it. And that should work. Because now we have the same speed. So went out. I'm maybe gonna, you know, add some extra bounciness, add a float here to make it more bouncy or whatever. Yeah, that works. Does Numi jumping into it works though? Not really. It does stop her, which is actually like a good thing. It does not bug her out, but it's probably because like the legs bounce well there. Okay, she can go through it. Well, that's fine. What the fuck? I'm just gonna make this easy for myself. Numi is not allowed to bounce in the bouncy ball. Easy. Just make a wall. Numi is not allowed to go close to the Noombas. Very easy fix. Doesn't do anything pretty much. What I wonder here if I add like a rotation, does it like just keep the rotation? Yeah, because we kind of have to do something with the rotation as well. It's very weird that this ball or this block here bounces like that. And it's not totally yeah, good. Kind of need to add like an angular velocity when we move it there as well. How do we do that? And what do I want the angular velocity to be even? We can make it easy. We can just use the angle we calculated there. And just other dot angular velocity equals angle by like divided by 10 or whatever. Wow, no, now we have an angular velocity, man. That's crazy. Does it look good? Dude, that's not bad. It's the wrong way. It's the wrong way, and it's like too divided. It's moving too little. Problem I feel like is that if Numi takes this box and yeets it, I think I've taken out, yeah, and fucking yeets it. Okay, that's not a good yeet. Okay, it and yeets it. It will stop the rotation if I have that. Meaning it will look even worse, pretty much. If I were to actually like get a good throw here. I know I'm kind of throwing. Heh, 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 heh. I missed it. Okay, here. We're getting the like awesome throw. Yeah. But that is not totally bad, like. Uh-oh. Don't fall down. Woo! How the fuck am I gonna make a trailer for this shit? I'm gonna have like 90% like just Numi moaning. Yeah, I think but the thing is that was good when it bounced there. That was actually like the thing is it doesn't make no sense at all to have like this. So I'm literally just gonna plus the other dot. Like why the fuck not? It's just yeah, that's good. We take those. It's gonna be shit. But it adds like something, I guess. Okay. Feel also like a thing when it bounces, we're gonna have to make this bigger. And the problem here is that we don't want to make the hitbox bigger. Because then it's gonna be fucked. So we just want to make like the object it's in itself bigger when something hits it. Just for like a second or two. Not a second or two, like a millisecond or two. Problem is if I change this, it grows bigger. And I don't really feel like setting the radius at all times. What's the off? Oh, well, I should know what an offset is. That's me being stupid again. Happens too much. What if I did this instead? That the collider, the collider is literally just its own object. This is bounce. And we take the circle collider, we copy that component. We paste it. Paste it there. And we have that, not there. We have that there. We take this circle, remove the circle collider, and the bounce script. We take this, put the circle inside the bounce, set the position. Take this, move it that way, and we literally just line it up. Because this is going to be a lot easier for me to actually just change. This direction will be, I don't know, 2.4 or something. 2.5. What's this? Oh, okay, so it's... Yeah. And then when we hit the block, we will have to get the public dot... I don't know. We need a transform just. So we'll transform... We'll name it like bounce, I guess my sprite. That makes it a lot easier. Then we need to make it bigger for a while and smaller after that. So we both need a timer. We need a public float, which is time. because that's gonna be the total time, and then we want a private float as well, which is the, yeah, you know, timer. So like the current time that has passed away. Passed, not passed away. The time does not pass away, just like that. It's not dead. Okay. And then we want to change this. We want to make it like I feel like you kind of need to have to get the size in the at the start. We need to like capture the size. Problem is we could just use a private, and at the start we capture it. Yeah, that will work best. We'll use a private vector free, which is my size. Oof. My size, and my size at the start, we just set my size equals to my sprite dot I don't know, scale, local scale. Yeah. Now we should just be able to use that later. So, but like depending on how much time has passed. We want to set the timer to 0 when no time has passed. So yeah, timer be equal to 0 here. And every update we set timer plus equals time.delta time. Or time, wait, let's just see, time dot, it's not delta time, or is it delta time? The interval in seconds from the last frame to the current one, yeah. Because then we will just slowly increase it. And then, but depending on like the time here, we will also at actually the start just set timer equals to time, yeah. And then we'll set my sprite at local scale is equal to my size times, yeah, the values here. So we will take timer that's not how it should work, because the problem is here it will be very small. We need it to be like a little bigger than what it usually is. So what we want is that, oh, my math book fell. It's dead! No! Math is dead! I confirm it, math is dead. RIP math. So what we want is that the value at the highest point, or when the timer is 0, the value should be 1.2. When the timer is, you know, time, it should be 1. I want some change between that. And how do we do that? It's an important question, which I can't answer right now, because I don't know. I guess we'll take like, we can't add it right now. We'll get 0 out of the time here, so we can't like just, We want this to be worth like 1. So what we want is instead here, we want 1.2 minus 0.2 times timer divided by time. How the fuck does that more work? Can I apply? Oh well, fuck! I can make these floats. Okay, so now this should be. We have 1.2. We also need to clamp this to 1. That should be clamp 0, 1. That returns a value between 0 and 1 in floats. Because it should be returning 0 at the start, which means we divide. We take 0 by 0.2. It gets. We still have 1.2. And if we have 1, it should be just fine. Let's see. Does that work? It does not work because I've not set the bounds or anything. I've not even added bounds to the object. I want like the time to be 0.2 or whatever. Very short. Short and sweet, you know? Yeah! That works! Just some more movement. And as Ninja has stated many times, movement is what life needs. The more we move, the more we fuck. Okay, what is the next thing to do? It's to actually like get the art style pretty much. I'm gonna try now. And we're gonna just try to get something up here. So I want a cardboard texture first. I want a just background cardboard texture for everything. Cardboard texture, pretty much. So that's too low res, pretty much. And it also, I didn't notice. That's also a lot of fucking those. This is like the other cardboard. It's not cardboard, you know? This is like the walls. I want like, yeah, like the boxes. Cardboard box texture. Like, yeah, that's a great actually. Problem is it's only 520 by 360. And the color change is a little. Can I search for like seamless? I think like it's better for me to actually go over here, like, because this, it has a lot of this, and that's also great. What's a great cardboard texture? That's how like cardboard looks. Because this is like the other cardboards. It's more of the walls. And this is not a good, like, this is not a good seamless one. This one is good. Can I download this? Oh, it's all the sizes. Yeah, maximum size. So if I were to now drag this in to Krita. Sheesh, that's big. I don't want it that big. Because what I needed is like that size. And since it should be seamless, it should be fine here. But if we were to like put a painting of a Numba over this, if you think like we make a new layer, we have it on like overlay, and we paint. Why the fuck am I paint? Yeah, I'm painting black. It's because this, the black and white like texture thing. So the overlay doesn't really work. I don't know, maybe a fucking multiplier or whatever. That does not make any sense at all, but yeah, kind of need like this here then. If you were to like paint a Numba on this here, we take it like that easily. We can just actually maybe use the tools here. If I were to search up Numba again, we have how it looks here. It's this. They're small things. You want to steal the values though. For that I have to open this in Google Chrome, which I have a steal your value thing or whatever. Color. So this is RGB. Oh. This is RGB fucking, what is it? 54. This is RGB, yeah it is. 54, 52, 60, 63. And if we not just turn off the cardboard for now. And if you were to use like Bezier curves, whatever, we could get like, yeah, we actually, I don't want it now. I want to create, what's it called? A vector layer. Wow, that's crazy. Because then you can do quite a lot more. Because now we can go in, edit them. For example, I think we only need one at the top. Need only one pretty much at the top. Why is this one like the same? For example, yeah, like something around like this shape here. Should make a fine Numba. And then we want to select the tools. We want to color it. A solid color. What if... Oh my god, how do I select the color here? Wait, can I... Inset? Oh my god. That is not my most recent color at all. Why does it show that up? Amazon? Why can't I, like this, I hate. Why can't I choose a specific color? Why can't I just use the fucking pin set? Like colors sampler. Okay, no. Now we fucking. There should be a little. So that's nice. That's one, like, that's one done. One step. Now we need the horns. Because, you know, we are a little horny. And I think we need a new vector layer this, because we are also gonna add a stroke on this one. It's not gonna be that big, and it's gonna be fully opacity. It's gonna be black. We'll see how we set this up later. We'll make a horn now. This one should only need 3 or something. Maybe 4 with one like here. Just controlling how it's bent. This should be like nothing here. That's good, I feel like. It's an easy horn. Let's see if I check on the. Yeah, it's. I'm gonna have to change the shape a little, but I feel like that's easier to do later. If I were to click it out now, I could like select it now, and then rotate it, as well as making it like bigger or whatever. And the horns aren't gonna have a hitbox. That's also why a reason why I put it on a different layer. Makes it a lot easier to change those small things. I'm gonna change the solid to that. I'm gonna copy layer style and paste it. That is not the correct way. There. And yeah, I forgot, it's the horns aren't that color. The horns are instead the color. I also maybe gonna remove the outline there, just so it's not that thick. The color is instead 77, 39, 42 is the common color or whatever. Like, it doesn't really matter. It's the one someone used on the Reddit post. And for me, that's good enough. And then we can literally just boom, boom, copy that. Can I just change the like... Right, can I mirror it? Okay, let's copy the entire layer. Now can I mirror it? Okay, now we only have the eyes, the eyes and the blush, which we should be able to do quite easily on a simple layer, because it's yeah, something just like this. And what's the exact blush color? The blush color is 223, 149. I have to select this. 223, 149, and 146. That's crazy. You can't do that. It's mentally, clinically stupid, you fucking idiot. And then, yeah, let's just make it like a good, like, blush size here. Whatever. That's a good blush. Then we just need a, like, black ball. Which is the eye. It's gonna be black. Maybe like a little... I don't want the gradient. Oops. You know, like that. And let's move them down a little, just to make it a little bit cuter. Make the eye a little smaller. And move the blush more there. Feel like good. And let's make a copy. The eye here. Is it the same distance away? No, it should be like here instead. And we also need two different blushes, so I'm gonna edit this because I don't want like the same blush on both. Wow, that's an Umba. That looks so like meh. I feel like it only needs to be meh. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that much, I don't think. And we can update it later. Like, that's fine. It's not anything hard to do as well. So if you were to now group this all together, just Control G it, and we put them over this. The fuck is there like a dot over here somewhere? Oops. And we just put it like straight over it. Now the thing is, we want it to be like, it should look like it's painted on it. I don't know what's the best one, because overlay will make it look wrong. That's wrong. That's not what we want. Thing is, you could make this black and white. So if we were to like add a filter and I don't know, desaturate it, I'll create it like that. We could make it like that, and that would work, I feel. I'm not too sure like how good that is. It looks like it's painted on it. We'll see what happens when we later do some other stuff here, because this thing is, we have several more steps. Now we want to put the desaturated layer in the same group, and this one the fucking this should just be like around the block. Problem is, if I press this, so it's alpha block to like the layer or the group, doesn't work because it's under it. This works, but that's not what I want. It makes the shape, it does. But I kind of need it to work other way. And how do you do that? Is there any like, I don't know, texture, pattern overlay? Because you could use this to literally just overlay the pattern. Probably it doesn't feel like it's painted on then at all. Okay, how do we do this? The saturation doesn't work. We can't use that. Instead, we need it to be some other one. Burn. Multiply does not look good either. Saturations, green. I feel like the only one that looks like it would work is this. It gives it the texture that we want. How do I now fix it? How do I make it work? We could do this. I feel like this would work. Yeah, that works. Problem is, now we're gonna have to make another. Because now we have like the outline. Now we need to make a group of these two. We only want to apply this texture to like the stroke outline, I think. How do I do that? It's a really great question. Oh wait, did I fuck it up now? Here, yeah, no. That's how it's supposed to look right now. That looks good. I need a way to like get a stroke around it. Means I could just add the stroke here to it. This is the area that we want to add just like this texture. I want a good way to do this, because I'm gonna have to do this on everything. Thing is, we want only the outline. We don't want what's actually like inside it. Problem is if you do outline and then you like turn it off or whatever, you know, everything disappears. It's a stroke around what's there. And when I remove it, it's not there anymore. Thing is, this looks good. This looks like it could work very well. You just need to get like the outline as a simple like thing. Because you know, you could just, I remove everything around here or whatever. But that's so fucking like, it's when I'm gonna have to convert Numi into this shit, then it's gonna be the most annoying thing ever. Okay, I know a way to do it. It's not as straightforward as I would like it to be. If we grab the Numster, this one, make a new group here. We make another group. We put these together. We do this one. Or this one is gonna have a stroke. Not a pattern only, a stroke. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. And then we change this one to erase. That will erase what is behind it. If we then put this at the top here and use this, that will work. It's not the same color. Is it because it's not fully black, this? Or no, it should be just painted on. Oh yeah, it wasn't. Did that fix it? No, it's still... Can it change? Okay, nice. That works. That's cute! That's really good. I like that. I'm not the best at this shit, but yeah. This looks nice. Art style won't be like the strong point of this game at all. I just wanted something at least that looks fine. And this is absolutely fine. Maybe I should, you know, cut this out a little though. As well as removing the background. Oh. Okay, it did work. Remove background. Gonna be a little more cutting on each side. That's good. Oh, nice. Okay, then let's save this. To the folder where I have my pictures of this game. Numi can't communicate. And this is Noomba. Let's save it as a krita first so I can actually like reuse the fucking stupid stuff. And now save it as a PNG, not a JPEG. Too used to having to save stuff as a JPEG. Because YouTube likes JPEGs more, pretty much. Okay, now we have this. I'm gonna turn the screen on again. Boom! You can see! That's crazy, man. It's incredible. Okay, and then we go to models. Models is just sprites and some other stuff. Because I have not bothered to clean it. I'm gonna have to... There's so much stuff that... I should fix my code maybe, or... I should actually do this well. Okay. Oh, that's good. And if we set the sprite... Oh! That's so... Okay, I actually love that. If I set a 111, then it bounces on it. Oh, that's cute. I like that a lot. I'm gonna have to fix the circle. Oh no, I should not fix it like that. It's the worst way to do that, because that will fuck my code. Should increase the radius by a little, just so it fits better. That's great! That works really well. Oh my god, I love that. I'm happy for once in my life. Sheesh. Oh. What is the next step? I feel like okay, I feel like we have quite a lot to do here still. Like the art style is kind of what I want to get up here, get the Noomba or Numi to actually be the art style as well. And that's gonna take quite a lot longer than the fucking Noomba. So the collection and the generation of the text squares is also what's next. I need to find a good way to do that. I'm not really sure how the boxes will look, because it's hard with, like, it's because it's just text. It's not anything special at all. I'm gonna just fawn over this a little. Oh, ja. Oh, sehr gut, yes. German. I love me some good German. Dick. Yeah, dick me down, daddy. I should stop. Okay, well, what do we do with this instead? The Noomba looks good. Like, I think I can fucking actually fix up like the art style with this. Problem is the text boxes. I don't know, because I can, for example, if we create a new here, we pick the thing we have, the cardboard texture, put the cardboard texture. I don't know why it's like this. It's because the saturation. Yeah, we don't. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we have it here. We have to add some text. Yeah. What the fuck is it gonna be? Like bottom. I feel like big letters. All the way. Now we need to first of all find a good thing. Maybe Bulby. I'll save that. I'll have to make it a lot bigger. 120 maybe. Yeah, that could work. That's a good size or whatever. Can make it a little smaller so it's easier to work with. For example, we have that. Just type like bottom or whatever. The boxes are gonna be a box, if you couldn't figure that out. So we're gonna have to take this, make it like fit around the entire thing. Like that. The next problem is that it needs to be the right color here. We have to do the same way as we did with the other vector layers. We have to copy that again, turn this into the same layer, put that behind, desaturate this, change this to overlay. Wait, is that no that? Yeah, like that. And then we also have to cut it out so it's the correct way. So we have to. Let's see how did I do this again? I think I made this a new copy the vector layer over. See, can I do that? Can I copy the vector layer? Copy layer. Wait, what the fuck did I do for this even? Yeah, I just pasted it downwards there. Put this like that, yeah, like that. And then maybe if we want it to be a box, we'll have to, you know, somewhere cut it out like this. On this one it's pretty fine here, for example, like that. And that's gonna be our bottom box or whatever. There are several problems. I don't feel like it's good enough. Feel like you need maybe to add some like tape or something to make it more interesting than just a bland, boring box. I feel like you could add like if we were to search up here, I don't know, tape, what's it called, like the yellow tape? A yellow packaging tape, yeah. I don't packaging tape or whatever. Texture. So yeah, something like this. Like adding this I don't think I think it's very hard to find like a seamless tape texture. If I search for seamless tape texture, can't find duct tape. Like these ones here you can maybe use. This one is annoying as fuck though, because this is use my things and use the credits and score. Problem is like you can use these, but they're not seamless. I can't really use them well. I feel like what's it called? This way up? A box? Yeah, like if we put like this way up things on it, and the other ways, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, if we find one with like, I don't know. Is that supposed to be... Let's see. Like, these aren't good. If we go back... I feel like this one is pretty good. It's a little bad res, but it will work. This one, it's even worse res, but this one is better. Here, we'll take this one. We just have to remove like all the colors. Put that in paint. Paint. Yeah, I'm gonna use paint for this next trick. Move it. Yeah, I forgot that these ones. Okay. So we have like this side up picture now. If we were to put that here as well. This one, I think it's pretty easy to get into it. Literally put it there, multiply. And then use copy it down here. Or not multiply, overlay. And then we will do like an easy fix where we literally just paint the entire thing. Wait, why can't I? Can't I paint on this? Yeah, we're paint the entire thing black, so it just it's a better color. For example, putting that like in some corner, that's fine. It doesn't really do that. It's not really that good. The boxes are gonna be so annoying. So how do I make a box with text on it look good? It's just a box with text. Like, this looks fine. It can work. It can work. For it to maybe like round the edges a little. That's not a good way of rounding. Like, wee. Because I feel like it's gonna be very hard to auto-generate this with how many special things are in each one. So I guess I'll just have to make them. It's only gonna be like 5 levels or something, so it won't be impossible. I should be able to do like 5 levels of stuff. That corner was really fucking shit. That corner is also shit. Yeah, something like that. Like, it works, absolutely. I'm putting that in the game. I'm actually gonna just... Where the fuck does the background... Remove it. Oh, I haven't done that on. Background just removes the entire thing. That's good. Now I have the bottom box. Let's save that. Because, you know, the bottom box is gonna be used. So you're gonna add a PNG inside there. And now let's throw it in. We'll change the square to literally being like the bottom box. Change the size to 1 by 1 or whatever. It's pretty big still. 0.8, 0.7 by 0.7. And we will have to change this box collider. Let's go into actual 2D for that. The box collider does not have to be perfect for such a thing. And it should still bounce. Well, I hope so. Doesn't make any sense how it bounces now though. Nah, man. Do I have to actually redo like my bouncing thing now? Because that makes no sense. What if I literally bounce? Oh wait, was it like physics 2D? Buoyancy effector box collider. But yeah, I'm gonna have to redo that bounce thing. That's not how bouncing works for 2D objects. I'm maybe gonna just use, is it surface effector? No. Use bounce, use friction. If one enable 2D collider. How does that work? Surface vector 2D. Force scale. Is this a bounce? It's somewhat like a bounce. Doesn't really feel like a bounce though. Let's see if I... So what's the Unity actual bounce thing? Because I saw a lot of it. Because if we can just use that. Is it adding friction matter? How do I add material? First of all, I'm gonna use by trigger. Then I'm gonna create a 2D physics material, which is gonna have, I don't know, normal friction and like 10 bounds or whatever. If I were to put that on the bounce now, that has now that physics material, which will make things bounce when it hits it. Problem is we still have the code here, so we're just gonna comment away this code right now. Still gonna have it like the bouncy thing. Because I think Unity is like inbuilt code is hopefully better than mine. No. It's because it's a trigger, I believe, so it's not bouncy. Yeah, no, that bounced. Let's change that to like 1. Call it can I change the name? No, okay. Guess it. Oh wait, can I change the name here? Bounce material. So if we have that, and we also add a circle collider, which is a trigger, we set the size by 2.7 instead. So when it enters the trigger, it will show that, and then it will bounce away. And 1 is fine, but I feel like we still want it to be like a force. Yeah, that's great. Like a little too much maybe, but that's funny. Why did I sit a code like the entire thing when I could have done that? Does that work well? Yeah, that works well with Numi as well. Bro. That's so fucking good. At least like this works well also. And it works somewhat well with Numi because she's like made out of so many smaller objects that, yeah, if you launch yourself straight towards her, okay, it doesn't even stop that well then. Also gonna change the circle to a little like 6.2 or something, so it's not like big that it will activate too many times without it being. Okay, well, I think that's good enough for today. For now, I'm maybe gonna work more. I still have to fix a video. Maybe sit and work on that later. I don't know, man. Too much stuff. Okay, well, I'm gonna end the stream. Have fun. Thank you for watching. That is Sepog. Yeah. Have a good day or night.